What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ayana of Ayana Innocent Chat. Happy Friday. Y'all, I have discovered something I believe. I believe I now know why cousin Charlotte is here in Bethany's universe, and it's not what Bethany thinks. Let's not waste any time. Like, subscribe, and share as we get into this very special compilation why Bethany's cousin Charlotte is really here. Let's go. So I think cousin Charlotte is here because of a move that Bethany made that she thought she had the authority and she definitely had the balls to try to make. But I'm going to take you down the memory lane, let you see what Bethany did. Let's check out Bethany telling her grandfather that her dad needs to be removed from the business. Mind you, this occurred after Daddy Newberger had Bethany and Greg both removed from the business. He put them on suspension, unpaid suspension. Let's go.
House. Papa, I wanted to come and talk to you and maybe get some business insight and life insight. Maybe, I mean, the stuff that's going on, the drama between me and Greg, the lawsuit and everything with the office, Dad suspending us, without pay. It just feels like a very irresponsible business decision it's really gonna have some, I don't know, it's gonna create some more issues in the business. I wanted to get your insight on it.
Well, what I'm seeing is you and Greg is gonna have to get your act together. And I've been watching.
Grandfather said they got to get their act together. But hey, do you think they really will?
But Dad making this decision to remove us completely and then move Matt from Buckhead over to the Clayton County property, he's not going to be able to handle that, Dad. Yeah, Papa. And Dad thinking that he's going to be able to have that smooth transition, make things work, make the numbers, even barely hit where I had. There's no way. And
now here's the thing. Bethany thinks she had the business hit over at the Buckhead property, but she didn't. It started, people were moving out. If we go back and look at some previous skits, which we don't have time for this one, but people were actually leaving that building. Chase just stayed because he likes to be a menace, but people were actually leaving that building. But Bethany is here now trying to whine to her grandpa about her daddy and his moves he made that she doesn't agree with.
He's making these irresponsible business decisions that I know you see. I know you're keeping a close eye on things, but because you're not there, you don't see all the ins and outs. And I'm telling you, if he's not removed from the company, our company is going to go down.
If he's not removed from the company, our company is going to go down. I want y'all to think about something. This is the same thing that Greg is saying about Bethany, and the reason why Greg is suing Bethany, because Bethany has caused that company lots of money. She may have contributed to revenue being brought in, but she has caused them to lose lots of money because they have had to pay out lawsuits. They've had to deal with legal fees. They've been accused. She's manipulated video. She's attacked people. It's a lot of stuff that goes with Bethany. But she's here asking Papa, I'm calling Papa Newberger, to remove her dad from the business. Okay, let's keep going, y'all. I know what's up. So there was a meeting where Harvey and his son Matt went to visit the grandfather. And the grandfather informed Harvey and Matt that Bethany came to visit him to try to remove Daddy Newberger here in the blue shirt from the business. Okay? Well, Harvey does what any good younger brother would do, and a younger brother who wants to see his children rise. He then goes to tells Daddy Newberger or George what Bethany did. Let's go.
Hey, George. Hey, you heard Ted Turner died?
Yeah. It's a shame.
Yeah, it is. But we're next.
Yeah, bite your tongue.
Daddy was put it on him.
Matt and I were at Dad's house,
Yeah.
met with him, and he dropped a little bombshell on us.
Okay.
So
What was
did
that?
it.
Bethany is advocating for your removal.
And he laughs. He's not like Dad Newberger legit look like he's not shocked. He is amused by the whole thing. Okay? He's amused by it.
I guess she didn't like my dictating that.
No. I guess not. But I mean, it's getting serious now.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that we're on the same.
Well-
I know we're on the same page, but
I know, but they think that Dad controls this. He doesn't. This is a corporation. I'm CEO. I'm a 51% stockholder. You're a 49% stock.
Okay, he just broke it out. They think this is something they can do. I'm the CEO of the business. I'm the head honcho around here, is what Dad Newberger is saying. Oh, good old George Newberger. Say he the CEO. He got 51%, and Harvey, you my lieutenant. You got 49%. She can't do that. And Daddy don't have no, meaning Papa Newberger, Papa, whatever Bethany call him, has no say. He's just getting paid from the organization, and that's it. But the end of the day, Dad Newberger is the Don. He's the head man in charge. He's him. Okay? All right. So they had this discussion. Let's see what happens next. So now that Harvey has informed Daddy Newberger, it's time for a meeting. And watch what Daddy Newberger says in this and how he handles Bethany.
About to be in for a rude awakening.
A rude awakening, y'all.
I've been looking for y'all forever. I thought you were going to be in the office.
I think this is a more appropriate place.
Oh, okay, so you missed me, so I'm here.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Well, I heard
Notice the attitude. You missed me, so I'm here. What can I do for you? Just smug come in the office, but like she had like she grown than her daddy. Really?
Well, I heard about your visit with Dad to get me removed or try to get me removed.
And what all do you know?
Well,
And besides, she just looked her daddy up and down, y'all. Wait. Girl, somebody need to put a belt on her.
I don't know what is there more to know than that.
I mean,
You thought you could go to my father and have me removed as CEO of this corporate. I have told you time and time and time again, this is a corporation. Dad has no interest in this corporation anymore. I own 51%.
I know that, Dad.
Harvey owns 49%. Dad is being paid money from this corporation as a golden parachute.
I know, because
That's
he
it.
used to
He's
run
got
it.
no authority to remove me.
Well,
That's a member, something for the board of directors.
okay, I don't think you understood my reasoning for going
I
and
don't-
talking.
He ain't got to understand. Now she's trying to come up with something to say. Okay, like, well, that really wasn't what I was trying to do. Like, watch her. Just watch her. She sounds stupid, by
You know
the
what
way.
your reasoning is, Beth?
So you
I mean,
just want-
Bethany, I know what you were trying to do. You were
Obviously
unhappy
not,
that
Dad.
I took you out of here to avoid the conflict between you and Greg.
I
And
am
you didn't like
frustrated.
that. What a surprise.
Well, I'm frustrated about that, but
Well,
that's not
I'm
my
sure
whole
you
reason
are.
for going.
Oh, yeah? What
No.
other reason was there?
Well, I'm concerned about the business. I'm concerned about
Bethany,
you're
the
taking
business-
on too much, Dad, and you're removing me and Greg from working two of the,
You know
the
what,
busiest buildings
Bethany?
that you have.
This building,
Regardless of what she worried about, she can't just go. She could, if she worked for AT&T, she could not go to the CEO of AT&T and say, I'm concerned, and I'm finna go to the board of directors, and I'm finna have you removed because I'm concerned, and you just a regular employee. Because the reality of the situation is, and Larry broke it down to her, you get a stipend from your daddy. You only got that job because your daddy is CEO. But yet she playing this role, right? Okay. And he's pissed. Now, there's something about Daddy Newberger. Daddy Newberger has said in previous skits that he is the one who trained Bethany. He taught Bethany. Bethany is a lot like him. So that's why he was amused when Harvey told him what actually went down and what Bethany is trying to do. But Daddy Newberger, think about when Lynette jumped on Bethany. Think about how he went to Larry to approach him. Daddy Newberger always feels like he needs to teach somebody a lesson. And I think he's getting ready to teach Bethany one. Okay, now watch this. Bethany's false sense of security. So now we have a conference meeting where they are announcing, Daddy Newberger is announcing that he's brought on cousin Charlotte. Now, cousin Charlotte is, Bethany's cousin Charlotte is Harvey's oldest child. That's his daughter. Matt is his brother, is her brother. Now, Matt's being shifted around again, but Harvey and the grandfather already told Matt, previously that don't worry, this is going to work to your advantage. Just trust us. We got you. It's going to work to your advantage. Okay. So Harvey told him. Even Daddy Newberger in that conversation with George, I'm sorry, I keep saying Daddy Newberger. Even George in the conversation, one-on-one conversation he had with Harvey, said that Matt is the one that he plans to have as the successor anyway. Okay. But check this out.
Here and there, I had to get another job just because I can't be at the office until Bethany gets it figured out.
Hey guys.
Hey, Bethany.
Notice, what's his name when he got Greg when he got another job. Greg said, I got a family, I still gotta pay my bills. Bethany can't even go and get her an attorney for her court case.
How are you?
Doing good, Dad. Harvey, Donna, Annette, it's good to see you.
Hi, Bethany. How are you?
Greg.
See, you asked for another continuance.
Yeah, I'm doing research, finding an attorney. It
Yeah.
takes a little time.
You're still doing it on your own, right? No attorney will come help you?
That's not what the deal is. I'm doing research to find an attorney.
I know it's
Now they're being petty. We don't need to get into the pettiness. But watch what Daddy Newberger does.
understanding those things.
Hey, Uncle George, Mom and Dad again.
What are you doing here? It's good to see you. Oh my gosh. Harvey.
She's so excited and happy that Charlotte is here. She's so excited that Charlotte is here. She thinks she has an advocate for her.
Annette, this is crazy. What are you doing here?
Well, that's why I brought everybody together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm so glad to see you. This
Me
has
too.
been a long time.
I know.
Charlotte has just come back to town.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see her.
Oh, so you're back in
And-
for a little while, like visiting?
I'm back for a while.
Yep. She's going to be taking over the management duties here.
Oh, okay. Okay. So while we're going
through, see, Betsy said, while we're going through, I think. So she thinks it's temporary. Bethany's so dumb.
through our stuff.
Right.
So another,
Yeah,
okay.
that's good. I'm happy. Okay. That makes me happy. You'll keep things, all the ducks in a row and lines
trying my
crossed
best.
and
Now I'm trying to figure out which one is the oldest between the two of them. I think it may be Charlotte.
eyes dotted.
I'm
happy
sorry. I
about
said,
that.
don't you have a job? Like, why are you? I'm so happy to see you, but why are you here?
Well, yeah, I do have a job. I'm a certified financial planner, but I'm here because I think the company needs me.
Yeah,
And
it's-
what I have to bring to it from what I do in my company will be
Sure.
good for this company.
Are we hurting financially? Like, are we?
But it appears that the distance between you two hasn't improved your disposition.
Well, that wouldn't be on my account.
He's just asking questions. There was nothing wrong with the question. He wasn't rude. He's just asking questions.
Either way, I am very happy that you're here because maybe two minds, great minds think alike. So
Notice what she said. Great minds think alike. And the head nod. Bethany thinks she has an advocate for what she's trying to do to her dad. Okay. Now there's later conversation in this where Matt is like, why is she here? You know, what about me? You've been with me again, blah, blah, blah. He kind of gets frustrated. But I think I know what Charlotte's real motive is. And I think it's she's there to serve a greater purpose for Daddy Newberger, aka George and Harvey. Let's keep going. And now we're here, y'all, on this little journey. Compilation as to why Bethany's cousin Charlotte is really here. I think this has been something that's been in the making by Daddy Newberger for some time now. I think he's still holding on to the thing where Bethany went to his father. She tried to go above his head and have him removed, but he is the head honcho. And I think Daddy Newberger, who likes to try to teach people's lessons, think about Lynette when she jumped on Bethany. Think about what he's trying to do with Greg and teaching Greg a lesson. Think about the lesson he's been trying to teach Bethany and Greg. And it doesn't seem to be working because Bethany and Greg still have this lawsuit going. Greg's lawsuit is still going. And I don't really think Greg should bow down because Bethany had physically put hands on him. So now what we have right here is Bethany explaining to Charlotte how they need to take over the business and get her father out. Bethany is still on a mission to get rid of Daddy Newberger, and he knows that she's still trying to make some kind of move. She's trying to set this plan to play with Charlotte. I think Charlotte is a family spy. I think she's the person that's coming to put a nail in Bethany's coffin. Let's go.
Right here. Yeah. Okay, so last quarter, okay, before Greg took over the building, you can see that my numbers here were 18% above. Okay, so profit margins there were 18% above. Then when he took over, you see the decline in profits right there. So the open units and all of that. So my hope is that you can make those numbers come back up. And
he took over the decline. This is like a orange man thing here, where we say things to make ourselves look better. It was 18% when Bethany was there. When they moved her and Greg was there, the numbers were lower. The numbers didn't get lower over time. His numbers actually improved the company. Okay. What Bethany is trying to say that when she left, it was at this amount, but the damage that she had done was already there. Bethany had already pissed off tenants who did not renew. Think about the lady where Bethany had set her stuff outside. She was trying to move. She came arguing with the lady. I think there was some other people that had come there and they may have opted not to be there with her because they did not like her vibe and all of that. So what I'm saying is Bethany is trying to make it look to cousin Charlotte, who she thinks is green and don't know nothing, that everything was better when she was on that property.
Possibly at least to where mine are, but maybe a little above that. But
We're gonna shoot for better.
And we're going to shoot for better. You're right. But I think the biggest thing is, Charlotte, is that I honestly think that we should talk about my dad stepping away. And, with his health and everything, I think with me and you, we could be a perfect team of just taking over, getting Greg out, getting Matt to do maybe one of the other locations.
Look at Charlotte's face. Look at Charlotte's face.
Out, getting.
There was a little frown there, like a little grimace. Getting Dad out. That's what Charlotte did.
Matt to do maybe one of the other locations or something, but just really, I just want Dad to retire and be happy in his old age. He's got health issues and I don't want him there. I'm going to be honest.
She's trying to say he's got health issues. He needs to retire. I don't want him there. She thinks she actually can take this business.
So,
Okay. Well, that's a little surprising, but we can
That's a little surprising, but we can what, Charlotte?
do this, and I do think it's time.
yeah, I mean,
We can do this, and I do think it's time. Well, Charlotte, do you also think it's time for Harvey to leave? Because that's your daddy. So Charlotte, I think Charlotte was brought on to catch Bethany up in this right here, what Bethany is trying to do. I think that's ultimately what Charlotte is there to do. I also kind of wonder if Charlotte's whole thing, she may be in agreement about getting Daddy Newberger out, but getting him out because it's his children that have been causing the problems with the company. See, to a financial advisor and financial expert, that 18% ain't nothing. She just said earlier, improve it or do better. So while Bethany bragging about her 18%, she may be looking at like, that really ain't all that, but whatever. I can do way better than that. What if Charlotte's ultimate agenda is to get George out and his 2 children that are the source of the problem? So then she could prop up her father, herself, and her brother Matt. That's what I think is going on. I think Daddy Newberger may have brought her in so that he could handle Bethany and Greg to teach them both a lesson. Because see, Bethany's trying to get Daddy Newberger out, but Greg is trying to get Bethany out. Charlotte's here to be the disruptor. Originally brought in by Daddy Newberger to try to start some stuff and get Bethany out, but also looking at it from a bigger agenda, I think she may also have her own separate agenda to serve her father and her baby brother. That's what my thoughts are. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, because this is what I think. I mean, I just do.
We need to bring it on up to the.
Well, yeah, and I mean,
Correct.
with this court case and stuff between me and Greg, you know.
Well, if you need a witness to come in and talk about your character, please.
You know, that's, to be honest, that's.
I've known you your whole life, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't really thought about asking you, to be honest, but
I absolutely
that's.
would.
If you need a witness to come in and talk about your character, I've known you my whole life. Do you think she's really gonna go in and say something good about Bethany's character if her goal is to, if Charlotte has her own agenda? She's leaving a thriving financial advisor practice, her own company, to come in and put and use that for this company. Okay.
The least I could do.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. And now I'll keep that on the back burner for now. But
Dummy.
with that, once the court case settles, and I can get Greg and his wimpy behind out of the business, then we can, me and you can step on up and I can get you over to the Buckhead location or whatever.
Okay.
And I'll come back to my building and we can make both our parents proud.
Mhm.
And Dad and your dad can retire and my dad can retire. And I'll just be
We'll just take
where
over.
it's supposed to be.
We can take over.
We can take over. She has some freaking nerve, y'all. She has some freaking nerve. And so my question to everybody is this. Do you think that these theories of mine, 2 theories of mine as I've described, are plausible? Do you also think Bethany still thinks she's more important to this process than what she is? Because I feel like Charlotte is way smarter than Bethany. And if she can run circles around Bethany. I don't even like Charlotte. But I find it very interesting that she's like, we can make this happen, blah, blah, blah. Bethany is a pawn at this point. So y'all let me know. Do y'all think this is going to go somewhere? What theories do y'all have around Charlotte and Charlotte being there?
Yeah. Of course, you know, the line of succession, it's going to be me first and then you, because that's the way it was set up originally by Grandpa. But
this her dad done told her ain't no dad blasted line of succession. Ain't no line of succession. It's him and Harvey. And I honestly think Daddy Newberger would dissolve that company before he gave Bethany or anybody else a dime. He would sign it all over the mat. He's already said who he wants to have the business.
But either way, I think with us, our mindset, with us seeing eye to eye our business tactics. We can do this, and it's gonna be good. Our profit margins are gonna shoot back up. We won't have any empty units, or slowly but surely we're gonna get those units filled up. Give me a second.
That's okay.
Bethany is full of it. She's full of it. She's dirty and low down. Low down. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. And while we're down in the comments chatting about it, let's make sure we be about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until next skit. Peace and hair grease, y'all. Peace and hair grease. Ooh, she got some kind of